Hey, what's up, y'all? So this is kind of like a different video, not something that I would normally post, but since Resident Evil 9 or Resident Evil Requiem got announced on the SGF, you know, everyone's been losing their minds. I've been losing my mind as a Resident Evil fan, and most importantly, I am one of those, like, I want to say like 1% who puts Resident Evil Outbreak as their #1 Resident Evil game.
Go, 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 go. Go, there, go. Ah! No! I panicked, bro. I panicked. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
What do you mean?
I don't know what happened. I panicked.
And every time someone asks me what my favorite Resident Evil game is, and I say Resident Evil Outbreak, I either get 1, weird looks, or 2, they just have no idea what I'm talking about, and it's crazy. And I know, like, the majority of the Resident Evil fan base, they started with Resident Evil 4 being on, like, you know, the GameCube and all that. Though my first Resident Evil game was Resident Evil Director's Cut, the one Resident Evil that I actually fell in love with was Resident Evil Outbreak. Mainly because, for me personally, I think it just captures such a perfect scenario, such a perfect event of what would actually happen when a zombie outbreak occurs. And I'm not talking about you playing as Jill Valentine or Chris Redfield, because these people are just trained in combat, so, you know, they're all like already badasses to begin with. I know Leon came in on the Resident Evil universe as a rookie cop, but even then, this man already had John Wick in his veins. Because I don't know about you, if I was a rookie cop, I feel like I would still panic or, you know, not be that brave of a character if I was actually the rookie cop that just got into Raccoon City. But in Resident Evil Outbreak, you're actually playing as just regular civilians, just living their daily lives. I guess the most trained out of all of this is Kevin, and Kevin is an RPD officer. And I guess next to him would be Mark, and Mark is a security guard slash veteran. And that's what I loved about Outbreak, is because first of all, you can choose whatever character you want to play as. And among all of these characters is Alyssa, which is shown now in Resident Evil Requiem. But in this video, I just want to talk about how the multiplayer works in Resident Evil Outbreak.
He's telling us to get out on foot. He has an armored car, bro. It has a wooden barricade. This man is out of his mind.
So Resident Evil Outbreak was first released in 2003 in Japan and 2004 in NA and EU. And Resident Evil Outbreak was Capcom's first attempt at an online experience in Resident Evil.
Shoot. Freeze. What are you doing?
So obviously the one thing that I can say about Resident Evil Outbreak, there's some communication that needs to be said. Like in this scenario right here is that, like, we're going our separate ways to grab key items. Someone's out here to get codes and all that, and then another person is set out to get keys.
Yep, 325 is the code. That's the easy code. So.
All right, go, grab it, leave.
All right, I'm bleeding. Give me a second.
It's just so good when the game gets you and your friends to start, like, collaborating, to start, you know, actually working together to accomplish one goal. Because not a lot of co-op games does that.
Here, just get up here.
We can't come up here, right?
I don't know.
Surprise, motherfucker.
This mother truck here, bro. Get the freak.
Another funny thing about this is that there's always friendly fire. So in this video, I'm rewatching it, and I don't know why I said that I had friendly fire on. I think you can turn it off. I don't remember if you can turn it off or not.
We can just run past him, I think. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I forgot friendly fire was on.
Oh my god, you're shooting me? Why is friendly fire on? And I come back and get hit by a freaking hornet. Guys, who right mind was it to put friendly fire?
So there's no manual aiming. It's just your character aiming at the nearest target. I mean, obviously you can free aim and all of that, but no one ever does that in another Resident Evil game. If you aim, you got auto lock. Because if not, you're gonna shoot at nothing. And especially there's this one part in the game where we're all riding up an elevator, and like just a swarm of hornets was trying to, like, you know, kill us. And yeah, be sure to watch where you shoot. And even if you're watching, be sure to double watch where you shoot, because you will shoot teammates.
We're so gonna shoot each other, man.
Just, all you gotta do is aim off. I mean, you can't really shoot. Oh gosh.
Told you.
Yeah, son.
Hey.
Now, the only problem I have with Resident Evil Outbreak is that up until one of my buddies died.
Help me! He's eating me alive! He's eating. He's. What is this bull, man? That's what I'm talking. My controls, like it's not letting me. What is this game? Wait, I'm about to break something, dude. I'm risking my life for the team. Literally. There's two. They're marching on me. I got swallowed. I'm dead. I'm freaking dead. Do you not understand? I'm dead. I am dead, bro.
Huh?
I'm killing you.
Are you a zombie?
No. I got swallowed. I got gulped by
Oh.
Kermit and his homeboy.
And if you die in Resident Evil Outbreak, first of all, if you die due to infection, like depending on how you die, I guess. If you turn into a zombie, you can still play, but it's for a very limited time, because eventually your zombie self will eventually perish. And if you die, then you just go back to the menu screen. You're gone. There is no spectating when this is a 2004 game. And I guess that's just one of one of the downsides in Resident Evil Outbreak, especially when you're playing with friends, which is why we're playing on easy in here. Don't shame us on it, you know, like we just want to finish the game together, and it's really hard. This game is really hard, and as hilarious as it might seem, unfortunately, man, just kind of like rage quit. Obviously, what would you do? You're just gonna sit there and wait for us to finish the game. Like it's gonna be like another hour or two, dude.
Right here.
Oh, Mark grabbed it. Freaking Reese grabbed it.
There's another one.
Oh yeah, grab this fit.
There's no one.
Grab that. Hey, grab that. Go, go. I got you covered. All right, let's go.
I gotta come back. I gotta see faces.
What the fuck?
There's a bright side on friendly fire aspect. Now hear me out. I know friendly fire is always bad. You know, there are certain scenarios where you do have to start shooting teammates. Especially for one of them, which is not, I don't have it in a footage, but it has happened to me multiple times, and it's like the most funniest thing that I can ever do, that you can ever do when you're playing with friends in Outbreak. So on the lower right corner is your virus meter. No one knows if you're close to turning or not. Now you could play off as like literally a Walking Dead character and just hide your bite mark. And for me, for some reason, it's so fun to just kind of like leave them guessing. And I guess like if you do find out that, hey, like your teammate is actually almost gonna turn, if one of your characters turn, they don't just turn into a regular zombie. They're actually a super zombie. They move faster. They always run. They do more damage. They do a lot more damage than any other regular zombies. And the fact that when you turn, you can still control your zombified self is the most hilarious thing to me, period. But like in what I do have here is like one of my buddy Janky is one of his part-time jobs was to feed horses. So he had to feed the horses soon and he had to leave. And of course, me and my buddy Reese, who I'm playing with, he's playing Mark. We didn't want him to turn because he's going to be a problem. Even though I guess like now that I'm thinking about it, who was going to control it? He was just going to stand there since Janky is still in the game. So what me and my buddy Reese decided to do was to just blast him, you know, just end his misery right then and there. Not all scenarios in this game have like an actual boss fight. I think like 4 episodes have boss fights except for the first one. The first one is actually my favorite, even though it didn't have a boss fight, because in the first one you kind of just obliterate like a whole street of zombies. Literally like my favorite scene in the entire Outbreak game. In the final section of this game, like obviously we have to fight the tyrant. Unfortunately, we are playing on the fan-made server. It's not as great. Maybe it's just our internet. I mean, like it was pretty much good for like the whole rest of our playthrough from what I can remember. But this boss fight was kind of like janky in a way, because like when my buddy Reese was kind of like roaming around, he was panicking the whole time. And I'm over here like confused on why he was panicking, because in my screen, the tyrant was still there. I'm over here smacking him. Obviously, I'm out of bullets. This man is a bullet sponge. But apparently on his screen, like he's just non-stop chasing him, which is hilarious because like this man did not even like track on me. Like he wanted him dead first. It's so freaking funny.
The only one here.
I need a reload. I can't even reload. I can't breathe. Look at you. You just having a good time. the time of your life right now.
You're grabbing the happy ending, man. That's what you get.
You just picked up the freaking first aid.
You have a green herb and the red herb over
That's
there.
not gonna help me.
There's a red herb over there. Chill.
Oh my gosh, dog. Oh.
Reload, reload, reload.
What are you talking
DoccoBell.
I'm smacking this dude.
You set me up. You always set
Reload! You're like our only hope right now.
I gotta reload.
Reload now. I got him distracted. Ow, he just kicked my ass. Literally. He's doing the Frogger thing. Reload. I got him.
You do not. He's over here.
There's also this one scene, and this footage is actually from my buddy Reese's, where you actually can hold a door if a zombie is currently bashing on it to kind of like buy some time. Whatever help that gives your team, I guess. But in this scenario, we're actually cornered, and there's just like a horde of zombies. It just keeps coming in, trying to munch his hole, dude.
What is this madness? Oh my god, what is this? They're in.
Moments like these is just what I miss about Resident Evil Outbreak. And you know, you can also like kick doors. There's like weak doors in this game that you can just like pretty much force yourself, and like not all doors has to be unlocked. Like, you know, stuff like this, like doors like these can be opened by, you know, just kicking them or shooting them open if you can't find the keys for it.
Alright, dude, run. Fucking run. Oh shit. Fucking kick this door.
The controls. How do you kick? How do you kick? How do you?
Well, listen, man, I do want to cover more of this game. So if you guys want me to fully talk about Resident Evil Outbreak and Outbreak File 2, do those in 2 separate videos. You know what I'm saying? But if you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments below so I can make another one. So for anyone who is very much interested in Alyssa Ashcroft in Resident Evil 9, I will definitely go over a bunch of that. But I just wanted to pretty much showcase our old videos for this game, mainly because like I just really love Outbreak, especially when you're playing with friends. That I just don't understand why Capcom refuses to remake this game. And I understand that companies, kind of like YouTubers, they pretty much go with whatever is hot at the moment, and apparently just Outbreak is not as requested as their other titles, like, you know, RE2, RE4 and all that. It's just not right. It's not right. Outbreak needs justice. Okay, Outbreak needs to be remade, and hopefully with Requiem, and with everyone pretty much like losing their minds over, you know, Alyssa Ashcroft being in there, with everyone like asking where they can play Outbreak since they've never heard of the game. Maybe now is the time to finally remake one of the most underrated Resident Evil games. I need everyone to I need y'all to listen. Okay, I'm not kidding. I need this game, Capcom. All right, y'all. If y'all enjoyed it, again, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that. And if you guys want some more Resident Evil Outbreak content, just let me know in the comments, and I will 100% make them. Until next time, next video should be Doom: The Dark Ages, which I am currently working on. But since, you know, I really literally cannot stop thinking about this game, I decided to make it. All right, goodbye, y'all. Peace.